You ever notice how some people treat leaving the house like it's an extreme sport? They stare at the front door like a scuba diver stares at the ocean. Deep breath, emotional prep, a quiet prayer. And then they text, "Honestly, can we just do it another day?" Meanwhile, their home is set up for survival. Snacks within reach, water bottle filled, blanket deployed like a tactical shield, lighting set to soft and forgiving. The couch has a dent that matches their soul. And if you say, "Just a quick thing," they react like you asked them to join a 6 a.m. boot camp run led by someone who screams, "Let's go!" If that's you, if staying home doesn't feel like isolation, but like relief, this isn't just laziness. It's not automatically depression. It's not even always introversion. For a lot of people, loving home is a psychological preference. Your brain managing stimulation, control, identity, and emotional safety. And once you see the reasons people love staying in, you stop seeing it as a quirk and start seeing it as a window into how someone's mind protects itself. Ready? Let's break down the types. Type 1. The nervous system protector. You leave the house for something small, coffee, groceries, a quick meetup, nothing dramatic, and still, by the time you get back, you feel like you ran a marathon in your head. Your body is home, but your brain is still outside. Noise, people, traffic, unpredictability, static. For this type, home isn't just nice, home is regulation. Some people have a naturally sensitive sensory system. Loud feels louder, crowds feel denser, eye contact feels heavier. It's not that they hate people, it's that their brain processes everything at higher intensity. At home, the world is adjustable. Light, sound, pace, interruptions. No sudden, "Hey, can I ask you something?" while you're mentally holding 8 tabs open. Quick check. When you stay home, do you feel bored? Or do you feel your shoulders drop? Because that shoulder drop is your nervous system saying, "I'm finally safe." Type 2. The control lover. This person doesn't always hate going out. They hate the part where the environment is not theirs. Outside is full of tiny negotiations, where to sit, what to eat, how long to stay, what the vibe is, whether the music is too loud, whether the chair is weirdly sticky, whether someone talks too close, whether you're expected to laugh at something you don't find funny. It's 1,000 micro adjustments. Home is sovereignty. At home, you don't have to compromise with the universe. You can change your mind without a group vote. You don't have to pretend the plan is still fun when it's clearly not fun. Psychologically, this type often needs autonomy, not in a dramatic villain way. They're not control freaks. They're control sensitive. Comfort depends on predictability. And sometimes that comes from a life where they didn't have much control. Chaos growing up. An unpredictable job. Years of taking care of other people. So home becomes the one place where your decisions actually stick. If you're this type, you don't stay home because you're hiding from life. You stay home because home is the one place life doesn't push back. Type 3. The quiet identity. This person can be social in public, but it feels like acting, not fake, just performing the socially acceptable version of themselves. They go out and become pleasant. They become on, good at smiles, good at conversations, good at seeming interested. And it's not torture. It's just not where they fully live. At home, the mask falls off in the best way. You can be weird, you can be silent, you can hyper-focus for 4 hours, you can rewatch the same comfort show because it demands nothing new. You can talk to your pet like it's your therapist, Don't deny it. Your cat knows things. Home isn't just a location, it's a permission slip. It's where you get to be consistent with who you actually are, not who you're expected to be. Question: when you imagine staying home on a weekend, do you feel like you're missing out? Or do you feel like you're returning to yourself? Type 4, the ritual attacher. This person doesn't just enjoy staying home, they enjoy the routine of it. Morning coffee in the same mug, same chair, same playlist, same blanket. The patterns that tell your brain the day has a shape, because when you're out in the world, your brain is processing novelty nonstop. And novelty is exciting, sure. But it's also expensive. Ritual reduces decision fatigue, reduces uncertainty, gives your mind a stable track to run on. And in modern life, where your phone can deliver 10 crises before noon, ritual is an underrated survival tool. So some people don't stay home because they're unadventurous. They stay home because their brain is building a calm island in a world that refuses to be calm. If this is you, you might rewatch shows, replay songs, eat the same meals, not because you lack imagination, but because you understand the comfort of familiarity. The outside world says, try something new. Your brain says, new is expensive. Type 5, the social ambiguity recoverer. Outside social rules are fuzzy. How long do you hold eye contact? When do you laugh? When do you leave? Are you boring them? Are they judging you? Are you talking too much? Too little? Some people overanalyze these signals, not because they're dramatic, because they're high in social awareness. They pick up micro expressions, tone shifts, little pauses. So they go out and they enjoy it. But they also work the whole time. At home, the work stops. No decoding, no managing impressions, no pressure to be interesting. And this is why the sentence, "I love staying home," sometimes actually means, "I love not being perceived." Now, before anyone turns this into a personality war, homebodies versus extroverts, let's be real. People can love staying home for healthy reasons and also for avoidant reasons. Both can be true. Loving home is healthy when it's restorative, when it regulates you, when you choose it and feel more alive after. It becomes avoidant when home is the only place you feel safe. When leaving triggers panic, dread, shame. When staying in is less about comfort and more about hiding from something. The difference is subtle, but it matters. Here's the test. After a few days at home, do you feel nourished or do you feel stuck? Nourished means home is a charger. Stuck means home might be a shelter you've started living inside. And if you're watching this thinking, okay, but I also just like my bed, yes. Beds have powerful psychological branding. The bed is basically a marketing campaign for peace. So which type fits you? Nervous system protector, control lover, quiet identity, ritual attacher, social ambiguity recoverer, or some mix, depending on the season of your life? Comment your reason in one sentence. I love staying home because... You'll be surprised how many answers quietly make perfect sense. And if you like these calm, curiosity-driven deep dives into everyday behavior, you can subscribe. Not because you need more content to justify staying home, but because, let's be honest, you were probably going to stay home anyway.